developed on the northern plains by a handful of tribes, maybe 6, 7, 8 different tribes. Developed winter counts, and Lakotas were one. And star knowledge. All the tribes have star knowledge, but Lakotas have their unique version of it. So, taking pride in those things as Lakotas that our ancestors developed, therefore we can honor them by talking about them and presenting them in a way that is built on the philosophical basis that they use to develop. Winter counts were a way that Lakotas developed to record and remember and retell past events. And so, rather than writing down words, they used drawings. And each year there was one event was chosen for each year. There was a winter count keeper, and this winter count keeper was charged with remembering that event, drawing a picture of it, and then being able to tell the whole story about that event. So these winter counts then are tiosh by specific or extended family-specific histories, not tribal histories, but family histories. So there's a lot of variation in them in local histories. These aren't stories for children only. They have a lot of meaning to them. So let's start out by talking about winter counts, how the winter counts develop, how they're different from conventional academic books dealing with tribal histories, and then integrated in this idea of stars, which are on the winter counts. Stars and comments and individuals with star names are on these winter counts, linking winter counts to specific landmarks and to constellations in the sky.
The Rosebud Indian Reservation is a reservation in South Dakota. It is home of the federally recognized Sicangu Oi, or the Upper Brule Sioux Nation, also known as the Sicangu Lakota, and the Rosebud Sioux tribe, a branch of the Lakota people. The Lakota name Sicangu Oi translates into English as Burnt Thy Nation. The French term Brule Sioux is also used. The Rosebud Reservation is home to the Sicangu, one of the 7 tribes of the Lakota Nation. The Lakotas were traditionally the ultimate representative of the Plains Indians culture, with organized bands dependent on the buffalo for food, clothing, etc., and emphasis on war and riding. Lakota, Dakota, and Dakota speakers make up the Siouan language family, which inhabit over 100 million acres of what is now parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin, Iowa, and Dakotas in the 16th century and early 17th century. By the mid-17th century, Siouans began moving farther west in reaction to conflicts with the Cree and Abashi, and to lure the vast buffalo herds on the Great Plains. The Lakota acquired horses around 1740 and shortly thereafter crossed the Missouri River. They arrived in the Black Hills area around 1775, and about the same time they divided into 7 tribes, one of which was the Sicangu. The Rosebud Indian Reservation was established in 1889 by the United States partition of the Great Sioux Reservation. Created in 1868 by the Treaty of Fort Laramie, the Great Sioux Reservation originally covered all of West River, the area west of the Missouri River, as well as part of northern Nebraska and eastern Montana. The reservation includes all of Todd County and communities and lands in the 4 adjacent counties, which had at one time been entirely part of the reservation. The land area of the Rosebud Reservation is 882,416 acres. Tribal headquarters are located in Rosebud. Enrollment members living on the reservation is 21,245 people. Major employees are the Rosebud Sioux Tribe, Bureau of Indian Affairs, and Todd County School District. Tribal colleges are Ascente Gillespie University in Mission, South Dakota. The Rosebud Indian Tribe owns and operates the Rosebud Casino, located on U.S. Route 83 just north of the Nebraska border. The tribal university is named after the 18th century Sioux war chief and statesman whose name in English was Spotted Tail. Life on the reservation now. The Rosebud Reservation is emotionally depressed and ranks second after the Pine Ridge Reservation in per capita income on Plains Reservation. Unemployment sometimes reaches over 80%, and the lack of job opportunities leaves this devastating mark on Rosebud families. Many heads of the family are forced to leave the reservation to seek work. Extended families pool their meager resources together in order to try and provide their basic needs.